Your company is in the position for growth and you're starting to take your business more seriously. You ran your numbers and you have an ad budget to spend, but now you're hit with the question, should I go Google or should I go social media ads? In this video, we're going to break down the two most profitable paid ad platforms and go into the weeds of what the platforms are used for and when to use them. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where to invest your money to get the best ROI for your business specifically, but nevertheless, let's just jump straight in. The two platforms we're going to break down today are two very prominent platforms that you 100% know, Facebook and Instagram, which is Meta, but then also Google as well. Now, for those of you who might live under a rock, Google is the #1 search engine across the whole entire world. And Meta is the parent company that owns the two most used social media platforms, Facebook and Instagram, again, across the whole entire world. And before we get into which platform you should employ for your business specifically, I want to break down Google and Meta to give you a better idea of what both of them encompass. So first we'll dive into Google. With Google, there's three separate sections to Google. There's Google SEO, LSA, and PPC. And I'm going to break down each one of these, but this is essentially the free. This one is pay per lead, and this one's pay per click, which is why it's called PPC. First, going into Google SEO, getting your website to rank organically, non-paid on Google. What this looks like is being the first on the list of businesses without having to pay a dime. And the way you do this is through content, backlinks, and website optimization. And it takes months to build, but then after that, you're getting free traffic once you rank high. Google SEO is something you should be doing for your business, regardless of the business that you run, because it's free, it doesn't cost any money. But then also, the longer you do it and the more you build on it, the higher you rank, which is just better for your business overall. Next is Google LSA, which is Google Local Service Ads. This is going to pop up on the absolute top of your page. Google LSA appears higher than everything else, even PPC. So essentially it goes Google LSA, Google PPC, and then Google SEO at the bottom. And like I said before, Google LSA, you pay per lead and not per click. Meaning if someone calls your phone or signs up on a lead form, that's when you pay for the lead. Unlike PPC, you pay just for them clicking on your website. And then lastly, which is one of the strongest things when it comes to Google LSA and also Google as a whole, is the Google Guaranteed badge that goes right next to your name. So not only does Google Local Service Ads pop up on the absolute top of your page, but then also you get a badge next to it saying Google Verified or Google Guaranteed, building instant trust in customers' eyes. Google PPC is something that people usually think of when they think of Google Ads, but Google PPC is page search ads to appear at the top of Google results. The process includes you bidding on keywords and then you pay again every single time someone clicks that ad. The power of Google PPC is instant visibility, meaning once you start running these keywords and you start popping up on the top of sponsored pages, you get instant visibility and a lot of traffic to your website very fast. Next, let's dive into Meta. And again, it's separated into two different sections, one being Facebook and the other one being Instagram. Now, a lot of the sections down below are going to overlap because when you're running Meta ads, it appears both on Facebook and Instagram unless you manually change it in the back end. But regardless, let's dive straight in. Facebook is paid ads that appear obviously on the Facebook feed, marketplace, and the stories. And like I said at the beginning, it's going to be the exact same thing on Instagram, but you target by interests, demographics, and behaviors, not search intent. Now, there's specific sections within the audience targeting on Meta itself that allows you to type in specific demographics, interests, and behaviors. But even when you're doing broad Advantage Plus, it's still targeting these. That's because Meta has a very advanced and detailed algorithm and AI behind all their backend, meaning anytime you search something up, like a video, share, save, or even watch for a very long time, it logs it in your personal document. This means the homeowner that constantly searches up painting jobs or looks at before and after pictures of other people's homes are going to be hit with home remodeling ads. This makes the targeting very advanced and allows you to reach your target audience using these social media platforms. And lastly, Facebook skews towards more older demographics than Instagram does. Now to dive into Instagram, again, it's going to be kind of similar to Facebook, but Instagram paid ads appear on Instagram feeds, stories, and reels, and they're heavy focus on visual creative images and video quality, and it matters a lot. This feature is not native to just Instagram. It's going to go the same thing for Facebook, but it's very, very creative heavy. Now, when picking between the two platforms, the single most important concept to understand is Google captures existing demand and Meta creates demand. For example, if a homeowner's roof is leaking or toilet is busted, they're not going to scroll on Facebook and Instagram to wait to see an ad. They're going to go straight to Google and search up roof repairs near me or plumbers near me, which is gearing more towards Google. But in the same way, if my car's been dirty for months or my driveway's been stained for years, I don't have that urgency to go on Google to search up mobile car detailer near me or driveway power washer near me. But if I see an ad, I'm going to say, my driveway is dirty, or dang, I really do need my car to be cleaned. And then I click the ad and become a lead, which is Facebook. Another way to kind of decipher between the two platforms is Google is going to be your needs-based platform, where Meta is going to be more want-based. And if we break this down, Google works off of search campaigns, meaning their ads are keywords. This is going to be best for electricians, HVAC companies, plumbers, roofers, because these are all needs-based services, things people need to get done ASAP or urgently. And this is the opposite on Meta. It's more wants-based, and it's going to be creative heavy instead of just words, meaning your ads are pictures and videos. This is going to be best for landscaping, remodeling, cleaning services, or solar, because these are more luxury, want-based products, things people want but not urgently searching for today. Now, even though these companies might be a little bit better for Google and these ones a little bit better for Facebook, that does not mean they don't intertwine. If someone's been thinking about getting their home remodeled for a while and didn't see an ad on Facebook, they might go ahead and search up home remodelers near me. But in the same way, if someone sees an ad on Facebook showing them how hail damage could heavily affect their roof, they're going to go ahead and click that ad. I'd be asking, if I could do roofing on both platforms or remodeling on both platforms, when do I use it? Let's break that down. The honest answer is it really comes down to your budget. If you run an emergency type of service and you have a small budget, just focus on Google. And in that same way, if you have a small budget and you have awareness or want-based service, focus on Meta. But if your business is in a position to scale, it's best if you use both. And the way that looks is Google captures ready buyers, but Meta is the one that builds that curiosity to fill that pipeline. Meta reaches the people who are not yet searching for the service, but perfectly fit that ideal customer for your business. But then Google captures those people through searching after they see your ad or come to it naturally. And together they cover the full spectrum from cold audiences to ready to book. And this full pipeline right here is what truly allows businesses to own their marketing techniques. And that's the difference between Google ads and Meta ads and when to use it. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe and like button down below and that little bell icon to know every single time that I post. If you guys have any questions, my Instagram is going to be in the description. Shoot me a DM with any questions over there. And if you guys are interested in learning this skill or getting this work done for you, my Calendly link is going to be in the description. Hit that and I'll see you on the call. And I appreciate you guys watching. Now go make that money, because the money isn't going to make itself.